Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be analyzing Polkadot and going over my thoughts and analysis. So if you are new to the channel and you want to show some support, please leave a like and subscribe. So on my chart I have two key zones identified, this one in green and then this one in orange, as well as this green line here, which is the 50-day simple moving average. So right now price action is kind of consolidating and holding this orange zone as resistance. And if we go all the way back, we can notice how this was the area of support that held in July of 2021. And this was kind of the last low when Bitcoin was just under $30,000 before the big move back up to new all-time highs. So this was a very key pivot point. As you can see, following this retracement, we bounced back 444% off of this low. We can also see how in January this was the first real consolidation and resistance area after making a new all-time high. So it's a very key level, and right now we're kind of holding it as resistance and consolidating below it. Really what you want to see with Polkadot is a reclaim of this zone and holding it as support. So just to kind of give you some sort of illustration of what that would entail, we want price action closing above it, maybe getting above this high here on May 15th. Just kind of closing above it, consolidating, holding it as support, and then continuing on. And really with this, you can also see how that would correspond to getting back above the 50-day simple moving average, which is very important for Polkadot because during bear markets, we can hold the 50-day simple moving average as resistance. So if we go back here just a few months ago, we can see how there were constant rejections off of the 50-day simple moving average, and really that just kind of led price to new lows, holding resistance, every few days, every few weeks. And really, when we got back above it, that was kind of a bullish sign here. However, when we came back to retest it, we didn't hold it as support. In fact, we came below it, we came back, and then we held it as resistance and rejected once more. So really, this was like a failed bullish breakout. Because we didn't hold it as support when we came back down to retest it. So that's really the key, right? If we get back above it and hold it as support, then it will be bullish, because otherwise you run the risk of a similar event where you just break back below it and hold it as resistance and then reject once again. And you can see following that rejection here, we had a capitulation all the way down 64%, reaching $7, which was kind of that green zone as support. You can see how that was a high in Polkadot's initial phases here, right when it launched. It had this initial high around $7, a few candles consolidating below it, and then really this longer accumulation zone that lasted about 125 days before a new all-time high. And you can see following the breakout of that, we hit the orange zone, came back down, retested this as support, retested the 50-day as support, and that really kind of was the sign that we were ready to make a crazy run, and that we did. We rallied about 568% in just 96 days or so. So I would say that in the event we come back down to this level here in green at $7, I think this would hold as support and provide some sort of short-term bounce. And ultimately, we really need to see the green zone hold as support, because if it does not, we have some support down here, but that's obviously much further down. So really what we're looking for is the green zone to hold as support, the orange zone to break as resistance, and reclaiming the 50-day simple moving average, so that when we are in a bull trend, when we're uptrending, we can hold it as support and continue that rising structure. So you can see how every correction we had, we came back down to the 50-day simple moving average, and then we held it as support, and we just continued on and on and on until it ultimately broke, and then that started the downtrend. So that is the end of the video, guys. I hope you did enjoy this analysis on Polkadot, and as always, I will see you in the next one.